Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. TJ Bradley gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look
leading
at the
off the
definition
afternoon
of
for
rock
Detroit,
solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mikolas giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. 0-2 once more. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holt on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third.
Ready now, Riley Green batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
At the ball.
And that misses for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Rich. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Number 65 gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point in a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs? To have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were losers. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Stepping in now, Dazzy Mikolas. That's a ball behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Clark is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Got a chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, man, I'm a bit worried about the second hit. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He was pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for
Down
ball 1.
1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 and 2
Well, that's
now
off the
with
plate.
2 away and the bases empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Clark is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. In there, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mikolas sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The right fielder.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
That is it. The first baseman.
Digging in, number 4. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a splitter
One
here,
ball,
but
2
he had a
strikes,
bit
down.
too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And
Yep,
he lays
that ball
off the
went out.
fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Line drive to center field. Mikolas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Alex Healy. And he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The designated hitter.
Here's
Alex
the first pitch to him.
Healy.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the
Ball
plate
back
and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Got him. Coming to the plate now. Brooks
The second
Lee,
baseman.
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is good. The third baseman.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
That's out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We play. Stepping into the box, Colt Keith. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down. One gone here in the Detroit third. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. This is line to left. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
Well, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now back left fielder.
Riding in once again, Max Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Third inning, no score to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Holt moves over, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Home half. So digging in now, Colby Obradovic. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Clark is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the left fielder.
Set to get his day started, Shorty Holt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0 for the Twins left fielder. On the ground to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Isaac Rich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2 out, nobody on.
At the
And
ball.
on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Clark on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. At the plate, Zach McHenry.
The second base.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Riley Green from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a ball strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like you did right there, it sends a message.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Popped him up. W in foul ground, 1 away.
Now batting, right field.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Too high.
Layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Number 4.
Now at the plate, number 4, and they're runners at the corners now.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Ball that's outside.
Splitter, 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Ball one.
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Your attention, please.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound.
Number 44.
And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of blues after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Obradovich gets struck out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now back. Digging in once again. Max Clark. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Got it. Throwing the dirt with a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. 9. Coming to the plate now, Darren Obradovich. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for the first base runner in this one.
They have to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball,
but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his
and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jazzy.
Digging in now, Jazzy Nicholas.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just whips it down the left field line. Just how they draw it up.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1 and 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
A designated hitter, number 5.
Alex Healy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's too high.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Healy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here it comes, 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. There's one.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is with. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the center field.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Riley Green will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball one to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way to the corner. It might be a little bit closer to his second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
He lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Torres is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run score.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 4. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing the pitcher out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Meadows going back on it. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now that in now the first baseman. First misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Colby.
Riding in, Colby Obradovic. One run in and one gone so far this
1-0.
inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Now batting, Shorty Holt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1-0 delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
2 balls.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Obradovich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Base hit into right center. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Right fielder.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on
Ball
second.
1, no strike.
You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to hit it.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Darren Obradovich, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 0-2. It was taken
I
for
got
ball
1
1.
and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Green. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
The center fielder, Yazzie.
So stepping in, Yazzie Miklas. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Second, it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Tyler.
You're trying to make some good pitches, you get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Set and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
The third baseman. Cool.
Next for the Tigers, Colt Heath. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Tigers.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into that next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Moves has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So striding in, Jake Rogers. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Heath stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss in.
Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holt has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Batting order turns over now and set to go Max Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now.
The second base
games. Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games.
Nick Henry.
We're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
Now pushing
They
for
start
the
talking
win.
8 games, now you're like,
Number
got a nice
19,
little-
Andrew.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Vero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. Without question. 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these numbers.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Whoa,
And there's
that's
ball
inside.
1. 2 out with the man at first.
D-Rod.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Good
Whoa,
plate
that pitch is
discipline to
out.
lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone.
Help.
Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off the inning, Alex
Leading
Healy.
off
And
for
they'll
the
need him
Twins,
to get something going
the
here.
designated hitter, Alex Healy.
Number
Ladies
15.
and gentlemen,
He'll
your
come off the
attention,
bench
please.
as he'll be asked to
He's
lead
hitting for
off
the
the
Twins.
bottom of any number 6.
Number 15.
A ball and no strikes.
D-Rod.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting. The second
Taking in,
baseman,
Brooks Lee.
Lee.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 home. A
D-Rod.
swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now with the plate, Royce
Now batting.
Lewis. 0 for 2
Third baseman.
here to start the afternoon.
Lewis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
D-Rod.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul. Miller is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Popped him up. Lewis waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Austin Meadows. looking for hit
1-0.
number 3 here in this at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Number 4 is on deck. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. Striding into the box. Number 4. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have got a little frustration.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Sewell, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Into the box now. Shorty Holt. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Up next for Minnesota, Isaac Rich.
The right fielder. Isaac.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Colt Keith. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Whoa,
and that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Swung on and missed 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. Now to the plate, Javier Baez, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. And they'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped him up. Lewis. He's there, and the side is retired. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Rodolfo. And they'll need him to get something going here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Kahnle, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice inning.
Standing in now, Dazzy Miklas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out to second. One there. First, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. As there are quickly 2 away now.
The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Tyler W. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. To 2-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Number 15 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing doing. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Max Clark. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Quick reactions at the hot corner take away at home. There's 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Zach McHenry. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Trevor May. Forced onto the mound now following the injury. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
McHenry leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Obradovich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Throw in time and it's out of the time. A.J. Ramos, box in right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Leading off for the Twins.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, number 15, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. fouls this one off. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get the second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here.
Second
Tried to sneak a fastball in on him. No
Woo.
way. Tried to defeat that center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Royce Lewis. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt. Fouled off. Ramos, native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Colby.
So striding forward now, Colby Obradovich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fouled away. Set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting.
The steal bounces over the wall. I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at 74. He drove that ball really nicely.
Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Hit back up the middle. McKinley ranging up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch.
Here now is our...
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-4. The Toronto Blue Jays set 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Indians 11-9. Omar Narvaez had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, as the White Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 6-2. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-8. Corey Kluber pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays, 7-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros, 6-0. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 6-5. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they